Troy Warrick with Cherry Creek Properties and the Power Cell Group. Welcome to another edition of a video blog. This month I wanted to do a blog on is it better to pay off your home with cash or to keep a mortgage. Now some people would say, geez, I'd love to have that problem, right? Most of us, that's not even really an option. In order to buy such a large investment like a home, we need to obviously get a loan. But some people that may have a bonus or extra cash may kind of continue to pay that mortgage down and eventually have it paid off. Or some people that might have come into some cash or money or have substantial equity from either selling a home or another investment may think about purchasing their home with cash. And is that the best idea or not? Well, of course it depends, like everything else. For some people, possibly if you're older, maybe looking at retirement, not having a mortgage payment can be a great idea because you don't have that monthly expense. For other people, as long as you can get a rate of return that's higher than your mortgage rate, in other words, mortgage rates now are around 4% or even less. So if you can get a return on an investment that's more than that, which a lot are, technically you'd be better off putting your money in that particular investment vehicle, whether that's stocks or bonds or whatever else. Of course, some of the advantages of a mortgage is you do get to deduct the interest. If you don't have a mortgage, you can't do that anymore. Just by not having a mortgage, though, doesn't mean that you're not going to have any expenses, right? You're still going to have to pay your taxes every year. You're still going to have to pay homeowners insurance and, of course, electricity and gas and light and everything else. So just not having a mortgage doesn't mean you get off for free. Now, the other thing I would say in regards to this topic is if you're putting so much down on a property or any investment that really depletes your savings, I would definitely say don't do it. It's far better to have a lot of cash still liquid because you never know what could happen. A job loss, a big expense comes up with the car, or really anything. Good investment advice is to have 4 to 6 months of living expenses and savings. Now, of course, again, that's very hard for all of us to do, but that really is kind of the rule of thumb. So if you're thinking about paying cash for a property or you're thinking about getting a mortgage, these are some things to think about. As we said in the very beginning, it really depends. Could be better to pay cash for an investment or to get that home paid off as quickly as possible. For others, especially if you have a long time until you retire and you feel like your income's going to be pretty stable, with borrowing money for a loan so cheap, you can probably make more on your money by putting it in another investment alternative. So hopefully that's some good advice for you. Thank you for watching this blog. Troy Warrick, Cherry Creek Properties.